everyone, my name is Daniel and I'm just a casual racer, and today we are in Assetto Corsa and I want to show off two mods. First we have the Renault Clio Cup here, and we're going to be driving it around Yamanaka Lake Circuit here. So first, the Clio Cup is done by the Advanced Simulation team, who do a lot of R-Factor 2 stuff, with the help of Train Monkey Modding, who just do a ton of stuff for Assetto Corsa. So this is really an incredible mod. I'll just come out and say it right now. It caught me a little bit off guard because I was initially going to show off a different car, but technically it wasn't a 1.0 release and I didn't get along that well with it. So I was looking for something, that I could show off and maybe revisit that mod in the future once it does have its 1.0 release, and saw this had over 20,000 downloads, right? And, I was like, okay, we'll show this car off around this circuit, gonna get this great view here, right? I was like, looks like a good-looking car, it'll match well, this track's very photogenic here, it's got the mountains in the distance, and I felt like this car really was, too, from the photographs, which looked great. And you get in it, it's everything you could hope, right? Dash is detailed, interior's detailed, the outside's got great materials and textures, they got a ton of paint schemes, so perfect for, like, league racing. It's a spec series, so you kind of have to have a lot of varied paint schemes, and it has that. So you're like, that's really awesome, and then how does it drive? And it knocked my socks off, man. This thing is amazing. For being a lighter car, it is grounded. The force feedback feels great, and that's a challenge in Assetto Corsa sometimes with these lighter cars, and it really does feel great. To me, my instant thought, having driven it for a little bit now, is put this thing on a rally course, throw it around, feel it grip into the dirt or whatever. So I know there's some high-quality rally circuits out there for Assetto Corsa, so if this car makes an appearance again, it'll be in that manner for sure. So, yeah, definitely just something that has surprised me, and maybe, it's available to download for free on Race Department right now. It's a must-have. Like, add it to your library now. It's higher quality than, some of the base content included in Assetto Corsa. So definitely a great car to add. Driving through this circuit, right, now let's touch on that. Like, it really got some beautiful fall colors with the foliage here. Really, I think, a unique, beautiful track. It's a long circuit, right? We're only doing one lap because it's over 8 miles in length. It's actually the longest fictional track that Nukedrop Tracks has ever put together. And so actually he enlisted the help of a couple people. He's expanding the team. And so they've been building some of the buildings, trackside assets, texturing. So it's really one of those things that whenever an artist and a creator expands their team, it's exciting because a second set of eyes, right? But also a second source of ideas and, feedback that can push back on your own stuff, so there can be growth. And it'll be exciting to see not just what happens with this track, but with the entire kind of Nukedrop Tracks project and everything they're doing over there. So we work our way through this traffic jam. This corner tends to have some AI traffic jams here and there. I'm sure that'll get addressed shortly. Alright, now we're heading into my favorite part of the entire circuit. This is a downhill section. It's fast, it's flowing, it got tight S's through the trees here. I don't know, something about this and makes me think about like Gran Turismo or a Forza, some of the great fictional tracks there. Yeah, there's no like real curbing or anything to keep me super bound to the track surface here, but once maybe there's some ditches added, some punishment for going off, this will be even more of a hair-raising section, right? But really just an excellent circuit, and this is my favorite part of it for sure. And we carry speed to the corner there, much as we can, flying out of the corner. The car doesn't have a super high top end, but it's nimble, it handles well, and really enjoyable through that section. Alright, we come up here to this chicane, and so there's going to be multiple layouts, right? At least two. One is going to stick to more of the actual real roads around Yamanaka Lake, which is in Japan. You'll see the road here, and it'll be a really fast flowing circuit. Perhaps even there'll be some AI traffic options, I don't know, but generally this circuit is, I don't know, that fast without the chicanes. It's going to feel almost like a homage to something like a vintage, fast, huge, spa circuit back in the day, or something along that line. There we go. Try to catch up to these cars ahead of us and get some battling going on for the rest of this lap. Shot here, great. Over to the right, you got the lake, the hill in the distance and those trees. It really does have some beautiful spots, and it's gonna be interesting to see all the opportunities. There's so many opportunities for the Nukedrop team to just create some amazing like background and storylines and trackside assets and just a whole immersive environment around this circuit. There, this car handles so well. Like, it handles so, like, the suspension, you know, it's not necessarily super stiff. Like, it just feels real. It feels alive. It feels, you know, connected to the earth. Like, the tire is actually touching it, which is always a challenge. Alrighty, here. We're about to head into one of the fastest sections. A really cool section as well. You got the lake off to our right, the beach side, and then we got the fall foliage on our left next to the hillside. But it really is a fast section, even as we begin to climb up along this cliff. And we're going to start getting to the draft here, see what we can reach. 200 kilometers an hour. Fly along here. We're going to make a move here. Gonna go right, gonna go left. Tip the wheel off. There we go. Move up position, see 2 cars ahead of us battling. 214 kilometers an hour, around 120 something miles per hour. Up and over the hill, we're just going to breathe the throttle a little bit. This car's got enough mechanical grip. Back on the throttle, back up. Alright, now there's a slow corner. You got to get this car, whoa, down. Whoa, slow it down. Turning in. And trying to make this corner here as best we can. Hit the apex the best we can. Fly out. Now we got a cliff face right here to our right that we're going to have to worry about. And up here in a little bit are the 2 trickiest corners. They're back to back and they can catch you out if you're not careful. And the first one's right here. And so you might realize, oh yeah, this one looks like it might be coming up. Might be a little tricky. Got a little bit of an outside camber corner. Got to slow down, but it's the second one that can really catch you out here because then it's again. And it's a little bit sharper of a turn as well. But we successfully navigated. We've caught up to these 2 cars as we head into the city, see what we can do here. The city is definitely my second favorite part of the circuit. Let's get a little bit off track. It is just, you know, detailed. Got some great building work as we move to the outside here. Like we're getting pinched in a little bit. Gonna brake early. Well, I thought I was braking earlier than him, but I'm not. Gotta squeeze around. He almost lost it. Slow down, get it slowed down. Into the corner here. Alright, we're into the city streets. There we go. Around the corners. Can we get some speed around the outside? And this is great. Look at the details here. I really hope they work on adding some layouts here in the city, right? There's plenty of room for some roads. Ah, it gets back around me. Come on. Power down. Get a run. There we go. Gonna beat him to the line. Yeah, and so I really hope in that city section they add some additional layouts. That'd be really cool to throw some cars around. This is a really cool track and a really awesome car, so check out the links in the video description. Hope you guys enjoyed that. But most of all, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your week.